1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so for section 1, we have the tornado, the bounce, the network, and that's it. Starting from our basic, we go 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. With the right, I start lowering my left. 7, I start raising it, and I start flapping this right arm up. So we're in like this emoji. When I step 8, I want to synchronize that hook of that axle turn with pointing forward. When I step my 1, I swipe across. Key insight, please swipe underneath. Don't do this. Please don't do this. Do this, yeah? So then we go sweat wipe 2. Plant 3 down, then we're gonna do a passe 4, then we're gonna do the tornado, so 5 and 6 and 7. Another insight, we're gonna shimmy wall this or sync the shoulder that's sticking out with the side that your leg swirls on. So left, right, left, right, left. This is 7, then on and, I like to look up, and then while combing, 8. We hold 1, chuck back 2, step 3, and step 3 with the intention, because we're gonna go quickly into a bounce. So 3, 4 and, okay? Kinky, and that kinky, they're leg pops. So I'm just going 4 and, 4 and, 4 and. This like little stutter I'm getting in my body is not because I'm moving my body. It's a consequence of popping or contracting my leg muscle. You can Google popping if you want like more detail on it. So we go 4 and, so we're gonna do 2 pops on 4 and at the same time, I like to think that my hands are coming up and hitting a wall while tilting my neck. So kinky, and then the push off the leg, so we still have our weight on the left, is 5. We hook back with the right on 6 to step forward on 7, and then I start bringing my hands down because they're like up here. 6, 7, and then I step a flat foot on 8, so I go 8, and I bring that left heel up. That's insight 1. The key is really moving your torso, so isolate your torso and move it back while shrugging something off. Think you're shrugging somebody off you and you're using that left leg to pivot. 8, 1, 2. I want to have my weight on my left on 2, so then I could go 3 and then just bounce again. Now we're popping with the right. 4 and 5, 6, 7 to go into the Rumba. And let me just make it clear, I'm no expert at popping. I'm very new to it. But, you know, your boy's getting a little better, little by little, okay? Let's go from the top, basic. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7. Torso. 4 and 5, 6, 7, kurum. For section 2, we have the Rumba and the point cross flare combo. So starting with the Rumba, just the feet for now, and the weight transfers. So when we bounce, we're here 4 and 5. Our weight is on our right. We step back, so hook back 6, step across 7. We're going to tap on 8, but I really want you to think about shooting your butt back, because essentially here, when we tap on that 8, we're gonna do a little son accent by doing an inverted body roll. So if we prep our butt back on 7, when we tap on 8, we can do the body roll up, yeah? So this is 8. And once you finish the body roll by 1, I want you to transfer your weight back down for 2 and make your hips stick out. We're doing a hula hoop out and around for 3. So this is 2, hula hoop around 3, step 4, and with our body, I like to do a shimmy. We're gonna go 4 and 5. On 5, instead of thinking of stepping, think more like that's the time you have to move your leg, and then you can step on 6, yeah? 6, and then same concept before, prep your butt back on 6, because then when we bring our leg in for 7 and then tap it for 8, we're gonna body roll up 8, transfer back down to that left hip 2, hula hoop out and around 3, collect 4, shimmy, and 5, 6, 7, shoo, for 8, and then step 1 into the cross combination. Now for the hands, so the hand that's going up is the one that's opposite the tap. 7, kurum. If you notice, I'm tapping with my left, so my right hand goes up. Same thing on the other side when we repeat. we're tapping with the right, so our left hand goes up. And for the other hand, it's simply tracing, and I want you to think of flaring that elbow out. I like to trace it up until where my thumb touches my nipple. So, kung kung. And then when I go for 2, that hand that went up, I like to bring it by my face, so cross it. 2, 3, and it's kind of like you're doing 2, 3. Think gorilla, like you're mad. So 8, 2, 3, and then by here you should be on 4. And then when you shimmy, essentially what's happening is your right arm, the one that's on the side, that one's going to just extend out. So from the elbow, whereas the one that's in front of us, so here's gonna be our left, that's gonna move from the shoulder while you're shimmying. So 4 and 5, and you could spot your watch just to make it a little cleaner. For 6, 7, then just repeat on the other side. So kung kung, since our right foot is tapped, the left, cross the left through the face, swing around, think gorilla. And now since this is opposite, our left arm is gonna move from the elbow out, and our right is gonna move from the shoulder forward, okay? Spot the watch. For 6, collect 7 or step it, because then we're gonna do an angle shift for 8. Now for the point and cross flare combination, we finished our Rumba here on 7, shift center stage right. So we're never going to fully face right, nor are we ever gonna fully face left. It's always gonna be angled at a diagonal for the center stage, okay? So 7, 8, 1, cross 2, and here's the key. When you flare out, you're extending that knee that has your weight. That means on the even numbers, so think of your prep, we're gonna use that to angle our body in the direction we want, and at the same time lower our level. Okay, so on 2, our knee is bent, so then when we flare out 3, on the odd numbers, we extend the knee, okay? Bring it back in 4, we still stay center stage right, flare out 5. Now here, I wanna face center for my flare on 7, so I'm stepping my left center, flare out 7, then I wanna face center stage left for that 1, so on 8, I step my right towards center stage left, go up 1. This isn't a flare, this is more like in high school when you did like a little Charlie horse and someone fucked you up. Think that. On 3, I wanna face center stage. So I step my 2 angle towards the center, flare out 3. Now on 5, I wanna be center stage right. So I step my 4, angle towards the right, flare out 5. Then I wanna be center stage left. So I prep with my left now, angle towards that direction, flare out 7. Remember the bounces, that extension and that bend of the knee, and then I collect on 1 and go back to your basic. Now for the hands, when we step 7, I put on a mambo frame. So I flare out that right elbow, I glue my left to my rib cage, and we're like this, yeah? Then I do an angle shift. So you can easily just spot your hand to make sure your neck stays aligned for 1. Then when we cross on 2, it's kind of like my left hand is tracing like the middle of my chest down while my right hand goes up. So it's like doing this, okay? So this is 1, 2, and I want to feel like my hand is by the middle of my chest, so I simply just extend it out, and we're going to synchronize the extension of the leg with the extension of the arm. So they're both flaring out. 3, then while I step my 4, my left hand goes up, and then flare out 5. Now here we're going to do a double comb. So then we go 6, 7. Now the key thing here is really keeping those elbows straight. Kind of like when you're doing a hair comb, it looks bad if it's flared out. So don't do this. This doesn't look good. Keep your elbows facing the audience as much as you can. It's a technique and repetition, but it's also just your flexibility. So if you're not that flexible, I recommend doing these gym stretches. Just revisit your roots, yeah? So this is 7. Then I swoop my wrist down and around on that 1. And I shoot the energy from my elbow. And here I like to think of kula, the towel. I still don't know what that means in English, but it's kind of like when your mom would take out the laundry and she would do this to the towel. You're doing that now to the air, okay? You're calling the gods or something. So this is 1. You're gonna step back 2. So I collect my arms, and then 3. Now here, kind of add like a little chest pop, 3. So it's kind of like your wings are popping out, but the energy is coming from your chest first, and then like rippling out into your arms for 3. We step 4. Now we're gonna do coffin arms for 5. So the arm that's gonna do the coffin, you know, coffin when people die, it's gonna be opposite the leg that's flaring out, right? So I'm crossing my right arm here, but my left leg is flaring out. So now same thing, but reverse. Since I'm flaring out my right, now my left is gonna cross. And then when we collect on 1 to finish, you uncross it. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. So from the top of section 2, from the bounce, 4 and 5, 6, 7, gung gung, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, gung gung, 2, 3, 4 and 5, 6, 7, shoo, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, gung gung, 2, 3. And that's it for section 2. That's it of the choreo. Now I'll do it to music. It's a really short choreo. This is, I think, my second. Yeah, I think this was my second choreo I ever made. I kept it short. I was really focusing on the quality of the movement rather than doing a bunch of moves. And it's paying off now. So hope you enjoy the run through. Hey y'all, that's the end of the tutorial. Thank you for watching. Comment below if there's any technique I missed. I'm gonna link down below the old videos I recorded for in-depth technique. Let me know if you want me to remake one. This is why this video is a little longer, because I really wanted to explain the technique, because honestly, I'm just too lazy to re-record those videos. I'm like over it. Because I know the mic quality wasn't good. I was just starting out YouTube, so it's not as good quality as it is now. So if you need more breakdown of the technique, just let me know and I can make a video on that. But if what I did was enough, thank the Lord, that's less work for everybody. Thank you for watching. And remember, especially for this one, please record yourself for like that hair comb, your angles on the flares, because sometimes we do things that we think is being done correctly, but then when you look at the recording, it's off as fuck, and that's how you correct yourself. See you later.